Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. Alright, we're situated right over top of Nasrad. We saw from the last scene the Armada is closing in, so let's dock and see what happens. Alright, doesn't really look like a whole lot right now. Pretty much business as usual. I mean, you can see the sky has sort of turned this reddish tint, though, so I guess we're here at dusk or something like that. Looks like the sun's about setting, so it's kind of cool. I like the somewhat new atmosphere for it. Alright, so let's head on up the ramp here and into town. They even changed that little background image. That's cool. I was hoping to find a bunch of gold so I could buy a big ship. We don't really need a ship anymore, do you? If we all work together, perhaps you will still be able to buy one, Aka. Huh? It's the Armada! How'd they get here? The Royal Palace. Looks like they're trying to make an example out of Nasser. Vice, if we just stand around here, we're all dead. Head for the docks. Our ship, it's on fire. Fina, so you're here. I've been looking for you. Ramirez.
Hey.
Fina, you know him? Did you lead this attack? Yes. From this day on, Nasser belongs to the Valuan Empire, and I will be taking you back to Valua. Surrender, or you all die. Vice, please, do as he says. Fina? Please, you won't be able to defeat him. Not yet. Do as he says. Alright, we surrender. A wise choice. Capture the air pirates. Take them back to the Grand Fortress. Ramirez, why are you doing this? Well done, Galshan. Nasser was our only enemy with a navy. Now we rule the skies unopposed. Soon the whole world will bow before the might of Valua, and they will see me as their ruler. Yes, your highness. It is my understanding that the Sylvite girl and those air pirates had the moon crystals in their possession when they were captured. Bring the girl and the crystals to me. As for those air pirates, I want them executed in Lower City. I want the people to witness their deaths. I will personally see to it that everything goes as you... Wait! Mother, I just heard that our fleet destroyed Nasrad while it was defenseless. How could you... Why did you have to murder so many innocent people? I know that we are acquiring more lands, but if we use these brutal tactics, the people will rise up and rebel against us. Please, we've made our point. Pull our troops out of Nasser. Silence, Enrique! It is Valua's destiny to span across the world and bask in the glory of the Six Moons. How do you expect us to conquer the world without a little bloodshed? But, Mother... How can you expect to inherit the throne of the Empire I worked so hard to build? You're too much of a coward. Remove yourself from my sight. Very well. hate Valua. It's always so dark and gloomy here. Yeah, especially when you're locked up in a jail cell. Valuans have no sense of hospitality. Hey guards, can we get some food in here? How about a drink or something? I can't believe we're back in Valua. I wonder where Vice and Fina are being held. Is this where the Air Pirate Girl's being held? Yes, Admiral Vigoro, but, sir, why does that concern you? Hey, don't worry about it. Now run along and go make yourself useful somewhere else. Well, what do we have here? Nice legs and curves in all the right places. Well, I suppose I've seen better, but she's not too bad. Who are you, and are you always this crude? I am Vigoro, the toughest man in the Armada. I'm surprised you haven't heard of me. The woman I've been with love to brag. I've never heard of you before in my life. Where are Vice and Fina being held? Get away from me, you creep! You're all sweaty and you've got a serious body hair problem. And what's that smell? Aw, come on, Red. You know I'm the man of your dreams. We were meant to be together. I'm sure you'll grow to like me. Just give me a chance. Yuck, you're disgusting! This is shaping up to be a great day. Let's see, so far we got captured, separated from Eka and Fina, and we lost all the crystals. What's next? Maybe they'll torture us. A perfect end to a perfect day. Vice, you're only making things worse. Take it easy. Huh? Oh, Willie, how you doing? Very bad, very bad. Is that so? Well, you had to fly all the way over here. I'm not surprised. Gilder, there's a note tied to Willie's leg with a piece of wire. We will begin bombarding the fortress at midnight and will await your arrival just outside, the Claudia. This isn't the first time my men have had to break me out of a prison. They know the routine. Well, the Claudia may not be able to destroy the Grand Fortress by herself, but she'll cause quite a bit of a commotion. That's when we can make our escape. Exactly. But there's still one problem. We need to get out of the cell. Leave that to me. There's a wire around Willie's leg for a reason. I'll have this door open in no time. Of course. Is there anything you can't do? What's this? What's wrong? There's some writing on the back of this letter. Oh, well, what does it say? To my darling Gilder, I will fight for your freedom as well. For you, my love. Your soulmate, Clara. And there are lipstick marks at the bottom. Clara? She's here too? Well, according to this letter, yeah. Hey Vice, we don't really need to break out of here, do we? What are you talking about? We'll be hanged. Being hanged and being stuck with Clara. Tough choice. Oh well. Wow, I'm impressed. Willie, tell the men to wait for me with the barrel of Loca. I think I'm gonna need it. Aye, aye! Well then, I'll grab our weapons. Let's go. Let's not forget about Eka and Fina. I'm not leaving without them. Alright, well, Willie saves the day, it seems. We've been given some wire to have Gilder pick his way out of the cell. We've got our weapons back, apparently. I guess Gilder just magically grabbed them from somewhere. And we're good to go. Of course, now we are back with two party members again. They just love splitting us up, don't they? So, alright, let's make our way out. And fortunately, the guard around this area is very loose. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of people around. Ah! Hey, that sounded like Eka. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's... Gilder wanted hospitality. I guess that's some kind of hospitality. Maybe not the, the kind Eka was looking for, but it's something at least, I guess. Alright, so we walk in here. These are pretty much the only guards around the place. These two people seem to be responsible for basically the entire thing. So once we whip them, we'll basically have free reign of the place. They're just officers. They're really not too tough. They're yellow, which means they're going to be using blue or silver. Some blue, that'll come up first. And I guess we'll switch them over to silver just to have some equality here. Of course. Now, these guys really aren't too bad. They're weak enough that, as long as they're not in the counter stance, that an attack from both Vice and Gilder would take one of them out, so... he's using Electrum. We just got unlucky. We missed, and he was using a counter stance, so we kind of just, like, wasted our first turn there, but that's alright. Now, at this point, we can use Cutlass Fury. I'm going to use it on the guy who's full up, and have Gilder... Man, that counter stance is killing me with that. And Cutlass Fury, yeah, will take him down. Does enough damage. I kind of wish he would stop doing that counter stance, though. It's somewhat annoying. Oh, I actually... Wow, look at that. I actually could have used Cutlass Fury there. I didn't think we'd get enough SP back, but I guess we did. Gilder will probably take him down, though, I think. Yeah. Well, I don't know why he decided to counter that much. He doesn't usually. That usually ends in 2 turns, but oh well, it's fine. Alright, so I'm actually going to heal up real quick. Again, it's not like we ever use Vice's magic, so, you know, it can't hurt to just go ahead and fix everyone up. Alright, so let's use one of the elevators here. We're going to have a couple choices. I don't even know if we can get to the Fortress Cannon Room. If we can, we can't do anything in there. There's a locked door, so we're going to go up to the 2nd floor. We need to rescue Aka anyway, so... Alright, yep, back in Valua again. It looks like we're going to have to escape from the Grand Fortress a 2nd time. Remember, we came here before and had that big whole ordeal. We were actually saving Fina that time, and also our family from being executed, so... Alright, I think we have the new, the Shock Troop. I'm pretty sure that's a new enemy type. They're obviously slightly weaker than the regular officers, so we're pretty much going to concentrate on the officer first, though. It's not like any of them are really a threat, but the officer's probably the worst of them. Alright, so once we take him down, I'm not sure if regular attacks will actually finish them or not. I don't know, Gunslinger probably will, so... Ooh, good critical there. He was guarding, so it kind of like canceled out, you know? Alright, let's just hope they stay in a line so Gilder can... Okay, well, there's only one left anyway, so... Yeah, they were weak enough that a regular attack would do it. I wasn't entirely sure, but I guess now we know. So yeah, the shock troops are no problem. They're pretty much just the common vermin of the place.
I wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, me too, Gilder. Alright, so now forward we go. Didn't take too much damage there, so I'm not really going to bother healing up. Alright, so this should be the place where Aka's being held. It looked like she was directly above us. Hey, Aka, you want us to come back later? Vice, get this creep off of me! Whoa, hey there, buddy. Hey, beat it, kid. Sorry to spoil your fun, but you heard the lady. Who said we were having fun? I am Vigoro. No woman in Valua can resist me. I believe that the worth of a man can be measured by his popularity with the women. I kinda like that. I should remember that for later. Where's Fina? Give us back the crystals and bring Fina here. Fina? Oh, the Sylvite. Ramirez escorted her to the Imperial Palace. Is that so? Well, after we beat the snot out of you, we'll be rescuing her. I love it when women talk tough. Let me give your friends a lesson in brute force. Alright, and that means it's a boss battle with Vigoro. Interestingly enough, he actually gets his own music, which is somewhat strange. Because, I mean, I guess he is an admiral of the Valuan Armada. But all in all, he's really not that tough. I mean, shouldn't have too much trouble with this battle, really at all. And he is red, which again is good, because we can get a lot of extra damage in with purple. Now with Aka, it's probably a good idea to equip something. She's actually completely, she's lost all of her armor, which is kind of weird when you think about what Vigoro was doing, but let's put the Maiden's armor back on, and let's also give her the Warrior's Rune. So there we go, we can equip her in battle, which is really nice. And we're basically going to have Aka guard. Vigoro usually concentrates on her, so as long as you're guarding with her and actually remember to give her some armor, she should be good. So, you know the general strategy here. We're going to use Cutlass Fury, Glyph of Might. As you can see, he's got quite a lot of health, but he's really not that tough. He doesn't do a lot of damage, despite saying he's going to teach us a lesson in brute force. And, like I said, mostly just focuses on Aka, so... And he does have this special move, Vigoro's Charm, which will confuse her pretty much all the time. Yeah, I've never seen it fail, so... that can be slightly annoying, but thankfully it's not really too bad if Aka does get confused. I mean, you can use a Curia Crystal, or really you could just let it go. Sometimes she'll do stuff like that and actually help out a bit. And yeah, that physical attack, it's really nothing to worry about. Again, we do more back to him, so... Yeah, Vice is just unloading on this guy. He's not going to last much longer.
This should work.
And I'm not sure if the confusion is still there or not. She did get hit with a counter. I don't remember if that will... Okay, yeah, that will dispel it, so we really didn't need to even do that at all, but that's fine. We probably could have attacked with Gilder there. In fact, yeah, Gilder would have taken him down, but oh well, that's fine. No counter or anything. So Cutlass Fury, just guard with everyone else, this will take care of it. So yeah, like I said, Vigoro really is a pretty easy boss, really not too tough. Although he does have a pretty interesting death animation. And like I said, also gets his own music, so it's different, I suppose. Alright, and from that battle we also got the cannon room key, so we're going to be able to use that to advance. Looks like you were all talk. Well, you got lucky. And I didn't have my cannon, or my armor. On Pirate Isle, where I was raised, we have a saying, a true man never makes excuses for his shortcomings. And going by that saying, you've got quite a ways to go. You've got an attitude, I like that. You'll be seeing me again, you can count on it. Ooh, man, Aka really let him have it there, but you know, she's got a point. And also... real men don't really make unwanted advances on women like that, so you got a ways to go in multiple departments, buddy. But anyway, we rescued Aka, and now we're good to go. Also learned that Fina was once again escorted to the Imperial Palace. Seems like she's been doing that a lot lately. So let's make our way back across. Of course, now Aka is in our party as a full-time member, so she's going to be joining us in our random battles and all that. So let's head on up. Now we've only got one other destination. The switch isn't doing anything. This elevator's probably stuck on another floor, or somebody else might be already inside it. Let's not stick around to find out which, okay? Yeah, good idea. Alright, so we've only got one more destination, of course, the Fortress Cannon Room. And hopefully that cannon key we picked up will let us advance further. So, this is where the air pirates are being held. Yes, Prince Enrique. I wish to speak with them. Take me to them. Sir, perhaps it would be best for you to wait out here. The cell is not fitting for one of your stature. I'll get the other guards. We'll bind the prisoner and bring him to you. Well, I'll finally get to meet the legendary air-powered Vice. If the rumors that I've heard are true, he'll look like a demon and spit fire. But my instincts are telling me he's fighting for all the right reasons. Prince Enrique, it's an emergency. I found Admiral Vigoro unconscious in one of the cells. The rest of the cells are empty. It appears that Vice and the others have escaped. What? I see. They're trying to escape from the Grand Fortress again. Listen carefully. Do not tell anyone about this. Keep the doors to this area closed. Don't let anyone in or out. If you're questioned about it later, tell them that it was a direct order from me, understand? Yes, Your Majesty, but... Very well then. Good job. Stay here. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to. Well, that's kind of interesting. Enrique doesn't want word out that we've escaped. Almost looks like he's trying to help us out a bit, huh? I guess you could tell by some of his feuds with his mother, he may not exactly be happy with the way things are working out, so... It should be interesting to see what develops with him. Alright, but anyway, we, of course, need to head on through this door. This is where we're going to use our cannon key, but I'm actually going to stop here, and we'll continue through the Valuan prison fortress area next time. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.